When the season starts, that's when the race for that coveted MVP title begins. So, here's the first question. Who has won the most MVP awards in NBA history?
Is it Bill Russell, Bob Pettit, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Wilt Chamberlain?
The point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Mitchell with the slam.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Holiday, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. A nice shot by MP.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
To the paint. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Conley.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Azubuike in his last outing with 12 points. Shoots over Lopez. Azubuike, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. MP, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Mitchell, the pass to Conley.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul.
Here's Rivers. On the court for Milwaukee, here in the second. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. MP is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. The Bucks trail. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs put forth a nice effort. He had 12 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. His performance really stands out in what's been a challenging season for this team. Back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Pass to Azubuike. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo against Anderson.
Bucks foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Middleton finds Ingles. Back to Middleton. Fades. That one rolls around and rims out. Utah leading. Conley up top. Inside. Anderson. And And finished off by Anderson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
From deep, MP. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
At the line for the Bucks.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 10 points.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And Utah calls time here. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today,
and so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense is set. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the... He's checked in for Allen. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Austin Rivers out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Azubuike in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Anderson for 3. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Antetokounmpo outside. Holiday passes to Middleton. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Here's Rivers. Middleton covering. Left side Anderson. All sorts of time. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Mike Conley talked about his teammate, Donovan Mitchell. He said, quote, he's unique, almost like a smaller D-Wade. He likes to get in the paint and make plays. He's very athletic, very strong, and a very unselfish player. You don't find that too often, that humility. Back to you guys.
Glowing reviews, Allie. Thank you. From deep, MP. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
MP shot is off.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Count it. Good. Mitchell's got 20 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's MP. They get the rebound. Lopez. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Azubuike. Gay comes in for Anderson. Beasley's checked in for Rivers. And Clarkson subbed in for Mike Conley. McGee, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense. Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Misses the 3.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
McGee finds MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Malik Beasley.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Jazz making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Something Bobby Portis has truly captured is the love of the fans, Clark.
Yeah, his energy and enthusiasm is palpable and contagious, but he also puts in the work, and fans recognize that hard work.
Here's Vanderbilt, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Utah, Jared.
And he's good on the second. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's McGee. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Beasley. And here's Anderson. The bank shot, no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
MP, no good.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front, up 19. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
With 4 personals now, they'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
First team foul.
On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Utah shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Anderson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end. He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And Mitchell with the slam.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the 2nd time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Outside Holiday from deep. MP. And the Bucks miss again.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. From deep, MP. They get it back.
Tell you what, the way they've been eating up that offensive backboard in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
So it's Utah now. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Conley against Holiday. Clock at 6. Here's Rivers. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
4-3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP. Again, MP missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
To win the run, MP shot is off.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And they obviously learned a thing or two in the first game of this season series. They played with a purpose tonight and even things up at 1-1 against Milwaukee.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
you checked out the theater in NBA 2K23?
If not, what are you waiting for? This brand new environment is exclusively featured in the city, and each week there's new rules and game modes to play.
It could be a game with 2K15 rules, a game where assisted baskets are worth an extra point, or maybe even a quick game to 11.
The different rules in the theater make for a lot of fresh and fun competition. So get out there
and check it out now. The theater is a super fun way to level up. Now, if XP is your main goal, we can't.
This last chunk of the season could be it for some of the aging stars in the league, which, Brent, is kind of tough to watch. Going back to personal experiences, when did you know that it was time to retire?
Well, Kevin, you just know. It's really hard to describe, but my last year in Houston, the season finished up, and I just thought about what it is that I could do to still contribute to the team, and it really didn't live up to some of the standards that I had for myself. And so with a lot of deliberation, I felt like now was the time. And it's always a very difficult decision.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. MP is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's Denver now. After the basket by Milwaukee, Murray finds Jokic. Braun. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Braun, nice form on the 20-footer.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Giannis with it, now guarded by Porter. MP right side. And the wing jumper offline.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first meeting. He said we can't get sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well the second time. Kevin, back to you.
Great, David. Thanks. We'll see if they can execute and create some good looks early and then great capitalize.
Yeah, this is also a good way to challenge your shooters. Get them mentally prepared for what's about to come.
I think more decent looks come from more floor spacing.
Here's Murray. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Murray left side for the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray against MP to the paint. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by MP.
Well, when he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez is checked in for Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for MP. The Nuggets trail by 4, setting the 4 for the Bucks. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's MP in at the 1. Shoots, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
By Chris Middleton.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
MP, that's for 2. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team. You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you, and you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
Passes to Porter. Here's Highland. Off target from outside.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz did some very solid work. He had 13 points and capitalized from the perimeter, making a few threes. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Giannis kicks to MP. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 11. Highland passes to Jokic. Gordon against Matthews. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athletic.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
With a
the Bucks on.
Your Nuggets 40, the Bucks 41.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Porter, and that one comes up a bit short.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
MP, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Porter passes to Jokic for the lead. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Grant, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit nervous, but nothing superstitious I can recall.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, MP drops in the tray. MP's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
MP passes to Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference final on more than one occasion.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
MP, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
So both teams changing it up here. MP left side. And a miss there on the triple.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Watson, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And here's MP for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Denver passing it around. Brown trying to free himself up. Highland misses. Bucks trail by 4. Here's MP. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To end the run. Count it. Good. MP's got 10 points in the game. Denver leading by 4. Highland passes to Najee. Sinks that one from the post.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And McGee kicks to Ingles. MP, that's for 2. Another miss by MP.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Highland passes to Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's Highland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Ingles. Off target. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
48.
Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Raising a shot. No hit.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. Another shot. The layup good by Porter. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production. Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Jokic kicks to Murray. And another miss by Denver.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holiday, the pass to MP. He can't hit that time. And it's Denver the other way. Braun. The Nuggets with another miss. Bucks trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound. Here's Giannis. That one goes. It's counted.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never true.
Substitution on the court.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Jokic passes to Murray. The 10-footer. And the rejection by MP. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
For 3, Middleton. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
Denver calls timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
It's rebounded by Portis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
MP, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Denver passing it around. Highland, good on the three-point shot.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Wasted no time on that one.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
1:12 left in the fourth. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jokic. Pass to Highland. From the top of the key. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Here's Highland, guarded by Holiday. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And now they decide to foul intentional. He drops the first one. That increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
MP. Another miss by MP.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. So the Nuggets win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for...
Yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features unless I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star right out them